Hello there and welcome back. This is Europa Universalis IV and I'm playing as Korea. We are now officially in the last 100 years of the game. The game ends in 1820. Russia's at war with the Timurids, which is interesting. Not sure who started that war. I'm also surprised they didn't ask for me to help. I get that my technology is a bit behind the Timurids, but you don't know. It's just odd. Still trying to work a deal with the Ottomans, but I don't think I'll be able to do much until... where is it? Annex subjects disappears next year, which hurts my reputation quite a bit. Why is this army stuck in... At the moment I'm keeping one army in Asia, or in Japan. Oh, they discovered Australia. Sort of. Getting one army in Japan just for any rebellion issues that might spontaneously appear as they do. The bourgeoisie request privileges. The bourgeoisie class has grown increasingly resentful of the power of the noble families, and particularly the lack of opportunities in the higher ranks of government. Their only route into power is to marry into poor but well-titled noble families, or pry open positions in government circles. At least one or the other. Doesn't really make much of a difference, does it? Another advisor died. They're just dropping like flies at the moment. I'll go for level 3 one. I've got a new tech available, which is Military Tech 23, the Light Cavalry. Heavily armoured cavalrymen were by their nature cumbersome to form up and vulnerable on the battlefield. Lighter cavalry was added to armies to act as scouts for the army during marching and screen heavier cavalry before its charge on the battlefield. So it increases military tactics, manoeuvre is increased by 50%, increases cavalry shock, and I've now got a new cavalry unit available. The Asian Dragoons. I've got the Friends in Need event. The Empress Consort of our illustrious Emperor, Xu Ying, recently brought us a request from her family, House Zhu of Ming. Apparently Emperor Changjun's administration is in a great disarray and he has asked us, his most trusted friends, if we can help in any way. His letter is filled with compliments of our talented bookkeepers and bureaucrats. It's probably a bit too soon to start severing ties with Ming, so I'll send some of our best administrators to help them. As much as I do want to stir things up, I don't want to jump the gun and do it too early. Not as long as Russia and Ming are allies anyway. Seven more years into this truce with Yarkand ends, so I can't spread some more borders there with the Timurids. Okay. The modifier for annexing Usugi's ended. How does it affect my alliance? Still low on army strength. And navy strength. I wonder if Ming's still crazy in debt. Yep. Influenza. Rumours say that sailors came back from a trip sick like hell, and the ones who didn't die on board infested the whole city with their disease. It is time to act before the whole country dies from coughing and cold sweat. Always quarantine, it's too risky not to. If I took out the rival and took out the... Oh, I could turn an alliance with the Chimers, I think. But they're not as strong as they used to be. Ottomans are still number one. Ottomans are Russia now. I really need Russia to break their alliance with Ming. If that happened, they're almost fair game. Or do I just sever ties with Ming and then start doing stuff, doing some covert actions against them? And by that, maybe I can force them to break up with Russia. Russia are more friendly with me than they've ever been. I feel like I'm very close to just ditching Ming and seeing what happens. You know, the game does go pear-shaped on me. I just feel like I need to make something happen. I could ally with the Ayutthaya. Would they ally with me? No. Big distance in borders makes it hard. But if I rival Ming, I'm sure they might get on board, maybe. The thing is, there's nothing really happening. I need to force something to happen. Mino and Etchizen are good spots for manufacturers. I might claim this mission now. Imperial Conquest. Securing wealth must always be the foremost priority of our state. Let us make use of the expensive armies and fleets that our economic prosperity has brought us to acquire even more resources and subjects for an aspiring empire. Done. Bourgeoisie requests privileges again. The bourgeoisie class has grown increasingly resentful of the power of the noble families, and particularly the lack of opportunities in the higher ranks of government. The only route into power is to marry into poor but well-titled noble families or pro-open positions in the government circles. Two of a kind. Our Empress Consort, Shu Ying, has impressed many men and women at court with her sharp wit and extensive knowledge of the natural world. She has long been a collector of tomes on botany and chemistry, and she corresponds with several of our generation's brightest minds. Currently, one of these scientists are visiting our court as per our Empress Consort's invitation. They can be found discussing all sorts of new theories far into the wee hours of the night. Empress Consort Shu Ying has asked us to make the scientist an offer, claiming that she would make a much better advisor than the treasurer we currently employ. So I can go level 3 advisor at half price. This means I lose my tax modifier guy. But for half price, why not? There we go, it saves me a bit of money. Lots of discoveries coming through. People are exploring like crazy apparently. Russia's still struggling with their war a little bit. I can't see myself getting an alliance with the Ottomans as long as I'm allying with Russia, which is a shame. I could drop Russia and Ming now and still not quite be there. And the Timurids. If I stopped rivaling them, I probably could bring them on board. Oh, I can't rival Ming anymore. Why is that? Is Ming just collapsing under their own weight, maybe? All I need is even one decent ally to come to war with me against Ming. I've got the same problem though. Timurids are rivaling both Russia and Ming. I just don't really want to lose Russia. I'm going to start spying on Ming. Now the printing press is slowly making it. Enlightenment, it's touching us, but not there yet. I might get the next offensive idea. Gives me bigger land force limit. Grand Army allows us to create one of the largest and most powerful armies the world has ever seen. One more idea and I've maxed out offensive ideas. So I can now build another 24 more troops. So 6 per army. Let's say military width was combat width 36. 8. So I'm using 34 at the moment. So I'm build 2 more infantry in each army. Before they become superfluous. I just don't get how Ming can be surviving with that much debt. Germans have accepted peace with Russia. Not seeing any obvious changes. How can Ming declare war on anyone? They're still in, I just don't get how that works. How can there be 13,000 ducats in debt? Show Alan. Our strong emphasis on offensive gives our new country's army a feeling of strength because... No. Our strong emphasis on offensive gives our country's army a feeling of strength because attack is always the best form of defense. Our men charge fearlessly into battle, knowing that victory will be theirs. Morale boost for 10 years. The Timurians have insulted me. Okay. I was thinking, is there any point? I don't see any point in converting anymore, to be honest. Who else is sort of half strong? Orissa and Delhi are half strong? What if I find a little group? Delhi, Orissa, Ayutthaya, all turn on Ming maybe. They still gotta fight Russia. Local fortification expert discovered. It seems as if there is a great man in one of the provinces who has some rather intriguing ideas on how to create better fortifications. However, he's reluctant to leave his hometown. I think I've already got a half-price guy, so I'll let him stay home. Apparently we've got a couple of fortification experts in Korea. Let's just try. Let's spread the good name of Korea through India and Southeast Asia. I'm so discontent. And sabotage reputation. Maybe that might be the way to do it. Sabotage reputation. Get Russia to break their alliance. Or do I just get alliances with these three nations down here and see if they can't help out? Kazuki, good place for a workshop. Where's Kazuki? New Roman Emperor. There it is. Kazuki. Kyoto is a good spot for a barracks. So I can increase some manpower a little bit. Same with Etchu. No, I won't keep a bit of money spare. So I think my next idea I'll go for will be a diplomatic one. Revolution in Bohemia. So I should have gone for diplomatic before offensive in hindsight. Because I could have gone to experienced diplomats, but oh well. What's done is done. And with that, so I'm building a bit more of a network around Ming. Let's see if I can't force something to happen. That will do for this episode, I think. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate the support. I promise I am trying to make something happen. It's been a bit dull lately. I only go just be reckless. I want to be meaningful, but I do want to try and see something happen. So I am working on it, as you can see. I'm maybe trying for a different set of alliances. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate the support, and I hope to see you next time. Take care out there.